It's nice having you for this conversation on the World Water Day.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, I know you and I know what you do. But for the sake of the people that are just seeing you for the first time, could you briefly just introduce yourself and tell us what Ecobarter does?
My name is Rachel. I'm a climate expert and advocate. I work in Ecobarter. So Ecobarter is a waste management company. We collect, we tokenize, and transform waste into new products.
Oh, amazing. All right. So, for this discussion, we're talking about the World Water Day. So, for this discussion, I would like to know, and my audience as well, they would like to know. So, in simple terms, actually, can you just give us a sense of the average tons of waste Ecobatter recycles yearly? And also help us imagine what it looks like when it finds its way into our rivers, streams, and lakes.
At Ecobarter, we deal with everyday household waste, recyclables. Currently, we serve over 13,000 households and we've recovered over 1.2 million kilograms of waste, collecting and recovering from the environment over 100 million units of plastic bottles ocean bound. This is, imagine football pitches, right?
Yeah.
400 football pitches of
Amazing.
plastics. Imagine this volume of plastics in the ocean. But now we've recovered them and we are recovering more.
Oh, that's so amazing. That's so amazing. Initially I was thinking it's something that was in the thousands, and it's just good to know that it's actually in the millions. Oh, that's good. So you've already collected millions of these kilograms of waste and created jobs, mainly for women from our research, though, mainly for women. So through your technology enabled model and reverse vending machines, so how are you intentionally empowering more women across your value chain? And what gender-related barriers do they still face in the recycling and water sector?
Working with women is central to what we do at Ecobarter. To date, we've trained over 1,000 women to transform plastic waste, how to recycle plastic films into new and economically viable products. We also collaborate with organizations like the Clean Technology Hub, who are doing important work with women in the circular economic space and empowering women to lead sustainable solutions.
Oh, that's amazing. That's good to know, actually. And thank you for mentioning clean technology. All right. From what you said so far, it's obvious that you are model diverse waste from waterways and dumps, right? So, I would like to know if you could propose 2 or 3 concrete policy or regulatory changes that would most enhance your impact on water quality and gender equality. What would that be?
Okay, so 3 major policies actually. First is waste sorting policies, waste segregation at the source. So if there are policies that encourage people or that tell people to sort their waste at the source, it makes recycling efficient and prevents less waste, less ocean-bound waste from getting to our water bodies.
Oh, yeah, amazing.
Then the second one is extended producer responsibility policies, whereby organizations, companies take charge and take responsibility for the packaging of their products. Lastly, as policies around green financing for women-led social and sustainability solutions.
Wow, that's great. Great mindset you have there, I must say. So, going on, I would like to know how can young girls in Nigeria rather be encouraged to see environmental protection and recycling as a viable and rewarding career path?
So young girls can be encouraged by mentorship, educations, and community programs. Here they'll get to see other women who are leading and who are in the forefront of innovation, sustainability, and are moving environmental solutions forward. They'll get to see that environmental solutions are more than just about impact. You can also make profit from it. So they get to see that this is a career path, a viable career path, and they take it seriously.
Okay, I buy into that. I buy into that. Thank you so much. So I would like to ask again for the everyday Nigerian, and by that I mean the trader, the student, the civil servant, and the mother at home. So when you watch this and they see all of this flooding, they notice the latest streams and all of that, and they say most of the time that I want to do something different, right? So what are the practical, realistic steps they can begin to take right now in their daily lives to become more environment, water, and climate conscious?
Actually, it's very simple steps. It start with taking responsibility. If you take responsibility for your waste, if I take responsibility for my waste, if every other person take responsibility for their waste, it will make everything easier. So when you sort your waste at home, you reduce waste, you reuse waste, you recycle, you regenerate your waste, less waste go into the ocean, less waste affect our fishes and our marine ecosystem, and we begin to see good changes actually.
I love the idea of owning up, like responsibility, because at the end of the day, all hands must be a deck. So that was a nice remark. So lastly, I would like to ask, as we mark World Water Day 2026, what message would you like to share with Nigerian communities and the connection between clean water, waste management, and gender equality?
So clean water, waste management, and gender equality are deeply connected. So let's look at it this way. Waste pollute our rivers, and women and girls are actually mostly the one in charge of managing water in the household. So let's empower these women to manage their waste properly. Let's protect our environment and lead sustainable solutions. That is my major message.
Oh, God, amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Rachel. It was nice having you.